you. Can you hear us now? Now you can hear us. Sorry. Let me explain. I'll tell you why everything is broken right now.
No,
Here is
don't.
why.
He's gonna blame me.
I reset the entire computer yesterday? Friday. Restored the entire computer because I was having issues with the computer, and now I'm having issues again, even though I reset the entire computer. But we're here, we're back, it's Sunday night, and hopefully you guys can hear us. We're back. We're back! There, let me turn the sound down. Here, I'll turn the music down for you. There we go. Now you can hear us. Welcome, everybody. Wow, what a weekend. We did so much of nothing, but it was fun after all. Hopefully you guys caught our new video that we posted yesterday that was all about the Scotty Young statues. We had a great time hanging out with our good friend Nick. That was fun, wasn't it?
That was a lot of fun. I love Nick.
It was sort of impromptu. He was going to bring the statues over, and I was going to go through them, and we were going to record at a later date. But I said, screw it, let's go ahead and record right now. And we did. And Heather was up for it, which was a big shocker. Are we too bright, too?
Yeah.
Are we too bright?
I don't know what you're doing.
Are we too bright?
Yeah, I don't
Should we
like
turn it down?
Please.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, let me fix this.
So do you want to tell them the real reason that things are not working right?
The real reason why things aren't working right is because I didn't come down and do a check beforehand.
Yeah, he came down the stairs at 6:31 because he was busy playing a video game.
And
he really had to poop.
I did.
And he didn't feel like getting off the video game until 6:28.
That's right.
To poop.
I had to play Hollow Knight because I'm obsessed with Hollow Knight right now. And then I had to take a very small bowel movement.
And then when I tried to turn the computer on, he had changed his PIN number from something different. So I couldn't even log on and try to do everything that I could do to check things.
I thought Chris was bright.
It sucked.
Chris is not bright. I'm never bright. Yeah, so actually a funny story. I've been having to go to the bathroom a lot more now because I stopped drinking diet soda. I dropped diet soda. I dropped caffeine. I dropped it all. It's the first time in over, 20 years. I believe I've been drinking diet soda. No, maybe 15 years. I've been drinking diet soda for a long time. Finally cut it out of my life, and it is doing wonders. I'm feeling a lot better lately. I'm trying to get me on the better path. Although, I have many vices, but I do like my Blue Moon every once in a while. So this is a nice pick-me-up for me after I dropped everything else. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. We had a fun weekend of doing, like I said, a whole lot of nothing. I think the most exciting thing was hanging out with Nick. Mm-hmm. We had a birthday party for my mom today, which is great. Happy birthday, Ma, if you're watching this at some point. And I also went on a toy hunt for this guy. I woke up bright and early. I woke up on the bright on Saturday, and I decided I'd go out and try to hunt this guy down. Mm-hmm. And I went to several stores, and I finally was able to obtain this, but it took a lot of hard work. But guess what? You're going to learn all you need to know about my hunt for this guy in our new upcoming video, which will drop on Tuesday at 8 p.m.
EST.
EST. Hold on.
Why are you burping
sorry.
if you gave up the soda?
No, it's because it's the beer. I had a really long and fun conversation with somebody about the carbonized graphite, and I can't wait to talk about that too.
We're really going to go over that again.
Yeah, we have to. Oh, no, I sort of have to bring it up at some point. Maybe I should now. Should I bring it up now?
I would save it for the video.
Save it for the video? Are you sure? Because the video...
I have a headache now, and that's going to give me more of a headache.
You think so? If I bring it up now?
Go ahead.
So, yesterday, I had posted on a local group that I picked this up. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. Cool, I picked it up. I feel so alive. Because I haven't hunted, and actually, I haven't had a good hunt in a long time. I've been wanting this figure. I've been wanting a Mandalorian figure. But it just so happened to be the one here that I picked up. And some guy comes on, and he goes on this mad tear about, you realize that that's not real carbonized graphite, right? And I'm like, what? And I was in there, talking with, a couple other people. And I'm like, yeah, I get that, but this is just a variant of this particular figure. And he goes, I don't know why everybody's going so crazy over that figure. It's not real carbonized graphite. And I'm just like, at this point, I'm pulling my hair out. I'm thinking, what the hell is this guy talking about? I don't understand. I know it's not carbonized graphite. I know that it's like a paint job. We know that. And finally, at the end of the conversation, I don't really think he still understood what the conversation was or what the hell we were talking about. But everybody else in the conversation was with me and wondering what the hell this guy was on. So as a reminder to all of you, this is not real carbonized graphite. This is just a paint job on an action figure to look metallic. That's all this is.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not real carbonized graphite. I don't want to fool anybody on our video, and I'm gonna make sure I'm very clear about that when we make the video.
We shouldn't make a video. Just take it back now. I thought it was carbonized graphite.
What?
No.
We also had another video this week. It was all about that new Tony Stark. Amazing. Are you looking forward to that as much as I am? Or you couldn't care less, right?
The who?
The Tony Stark? The Iron Man?
Oh, the one. Yeah, I like that one.
You're excited about that?
Yeah, I think it's cool.
I'm excited about it. You know, every time I think Funko is going in a direction that I don't really care much about, like, they stopped making Dorbs, and I was a little upset about that. But they make figures that I'm not too interested in. But then every once in a while, they'll blow my mind. The newest one is the Venomized line and that Iron Man. I am mind blown over the fact that they're making mystery minis of the Venomized line. I am so excited you don't even know. And a guy the other day actually had a picture of like a handful of them. He found them somewhere already.
Ooh.
And they looked amazing. I cannot wait to get my hands on those. But that Iron Man, I got my pre-order in. I ordered from 2 different places.
Why?
Because I wanted to order one. This is a funny story. My son, before Christmas, said, I want this, and this. And he goes, Daddy, I really want an Iron Man Funko Pop like you have. And I was like, oh. I was like, well, which one do you want? He goes, I really want a Tony Stark. And you know which one he pointed out? The one that I don't even have. The one from Iron Man 3 that's unmasked that goes for like $600 or $700.
Oh, good. Yeah, keep dreaming.
And I told him, I said, buddy, I could either get you that or for the next 2 Christmas, or Santa will get you that for the next 2 Christmases, or you can just get all the other things you asked for. You know, it was like that kind of conversation. And he was like, oh, okay, whatever. So when I saw it was a Tony Stark, a special Tony Stark, I was like, you know what, I'm going to get one for him and he can put it in his bedroom. I'll have one down here, and then we're both sharing a moment together.
He'll like that.
Although that was kind of special. So I actually dropped that bomb on him today. I told him, I said, I picked one up for you. You'll probably get it around your birthday. It comes out in May, like around May. So he'll get one for his birthday. He says it's going to be really exciting. I can't wait. Pre-ordered the Iron Man and Thanos on Skulls. Thanos on Skulls is amazing. We have one. In fact, we have one here right now for a good pal, Jay Carr, who hasn't come over yet to pick it up. Jay Carr, you son of a bee! What are you doing? Jay Carr will be here on Wednesday live to do a Gasolcast interview series. Come on, Heather. Let's clap them hands. Come on. If you guys don't know who Jay Carr is, I'm going to update you right now on who Jay Carr is. He's an awesome, awesome guy. He's here from Maryland just like us. He is the guy who covered our table back here with Gasolcast logos. He came over one day with a big sheet of like, I don't even know what it is. What is it? Vinyl, I guess. He come over with this big sheet of vinyl. He put it on top of the table. He cut it out. He had vinyl left over. He goes, put it inside your closet. He goes, your table's covered. If you ever want to cover anything else, you have it. I was like, oh my God.
I'm shocked I haven't gone into the bathroom to a covered toilet.
I'm surprised by that too. I figured I would have done something like that by now.
Yeah.
I did not do that. So we have that, and then he also made all the stickers. So if you guys have a Gasolcast sticker, more than likely it came from Jay Carr. He's the one that made them. And he and I are also in the talks. We're talking about making the Ghastly little character into pins. That's what we're talking about. So we might have pins of Ghastly, our little fun little creature guy, in the future. Would you like to see that?
Yeah.
So we'll have that in the future, possibly. Jake still has to give me some more information about that. But Jake's going to come over. We're going to have a great time. Jake, yes, you sound like that. Jake was very concerned. He goes, I'm going to come over, and he goes, I don't think that I'm going to have much to say. And I told Jake, I said, let me do all the talking.
You are very good at that.
I am. So we're going to pull out a bunch of information from Jake Carr. We're going to learn about Jake Carr, and we're going to hang out with Jake Carr, and we're going to have fun with Jake Carr. So I cannot wait for you guys to get to know this guy. He is an artiste and sticker and pin extraordinaire. So we're going to talk to him all about that. And finally, we can give him that Thanos, because I'm really tired of seeing this Thanos sit around. It's in a closet right now, I believe. It needs its home. That's what it needs.
He needs to go home.
Chris Barcode, I need pins. Everybody needs pins. I want a Gasolcast pin. Maybe in the future we'll also get a Gasolcast pin and a Gasly pin. What do you think about that?
Cool.
That would be fun, right? The other big news this weekend, Heather, do you want to tell them all of our drama with our trip?
No, I don't feel like talking about it or thinking about it. I've been very stressed out.
Well, needless to say, we've had to move our trip to later in the month of February, which is okay. I'll tell you the plus side of all this. Heather was stressed out because it was a lot of moving around and things we had to do, but it turned out for the best.
I don't like to move things.
It turned out for the best, and I'll tell you why. We could not sign up for the lightsaber part of the experience. The lightsaber part was booked. Because we moved the trip, we were able to do the lightsaber part of the experience, which is very exciting.
We have an early spot at Oga's Cantina.
And an early spot at the bar, at the Star Wars bar. And the best part, that particular park stays open until midnight the night that we're there. So that's really, really fun. We're going to have a great time. It'll be a full day of Star Wars. My plan is to go there, spend as much time as I can, and I'm going to be mind blown, but by the end of it, I want to feel like I've done everything I could do and everything I needed to do, and I don't have to go back there for a little while, because it's a very packed place.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'll feel that way. Marshall Owen says, better have ordered from Poppin' Off Toys. Actually, I know a lot of people that order from Poppin' Off Toys. This time, instead of ordering Iron Man from Poppin' Off Toys, which I normally would go to, I ordered from a place called Maz Comics, which is run by a guy who's in the Gasolcast We Hunt Together group on Facebook. I like to hook some of our random retailers that we're friends with. I like to buy from them at random when I can, because I think it's good to give everybody a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit of love when I can. Support, love. Yes, absolutely.
So
go ahead.
I'm going to butcher your name, and I apologize in advance, but can you say it?
Where am I? Where?
Aurelio
Medina?
Yeah, okay. I'm so sorry. Said that they are going to Orlando MegaCon in April because Jim Lee will be there.
Awesome. That's going to be fun.
Wasn't he at Baltimore Comic-Con?
He was at Baltimore Comic-Con, and our
so.
good pal Morgan, who was on here with us before, he's been on the podcast Heroic Nonsense. He actually met Jim Lee, if I remember correctly. We are going to be recording an episode of Heroic Nonsense after this live, and we'll be posting that episode of Heroic Nonsense tonight. So if you want something else to listen to, you want to hear more of Chris and Heather and Jason Swoboda, Jason, our good pal, make sure you go and head over to Heroic Nonsense. You can find it on Anchor. You can find it on Spotify, Apple iTunes. You can find it everywhere. Go and give us some love. Take a listen. I think you'll enjoy it. A lot of people come to me and tell me how much they love that podcast.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that they like it.
They like it a lot, and it sometimes it makes their day.
Yeah, I have had a friend of ours, Danny, contact me saying that he'll listen to it when he's driving for work, and he says he feels like he's in the car with his friends.
You know, I get that a lot.
Yeah.
It's and it's an experience where you feel like you're hanging out with your friends.
Yeah.
And most of the people I talk to who say that, they say they talk back to the radio.
Yes.
Or wherever they're listening from, because they have some say into it. And I think that's cool. So I'm glad that you guys can kind of be a part of the experience by listening. What else was I going to talk about tonight? I need to lose weight before this trip, by the way. I want to be able to get around that park and do okay. I've been hitting the gym really hard. I've been hitting really hard at the gym. I've been trying to eat better.
Yeah, how'd that
not
work
today,
out for
not
you?
today. But overall, I've been trying to eat better.
We went to his parents' house today, and they had pizza for, lunch.
I was tearing that pizza up.
He says, I'm full when I asked him what he wants for dinner. I said, well, I know you are. because every time I saw you, you had a pizza in your hand.
Well, yeah. I mean, I wasn't hungry for dinner because I ate too much pizza.
I know.
Okay, so they got Little Caesars pizza. If you don't have Little Caesars in your area, it's very much like bread with just sauce slapped on top of it and some cheese. It's exactly that. It's like the fast food of pizza.
Yes.
And it's not very good, but when it's in front of me, I enjoy it because it's trash food. I feel kind of crappy after I ate it today because I have been eating well. I've been trying to. One thing I could tell you, man, we're not even talking about toys or anything today. One thing I could tell you about this is that when you stop drinking diet soda, I was drinking like 8 to 12 a day, if not more.
That's
like cans,
disgusting.
cans and bottles.
I will have in 1 year the equivalent of maybe 2 cans of soda. One whole year.
I would take 5 bottles in the day, or cans, or sometimes 6. And then at night, I'd come home and drink sometimes 5 to 6 more, if not more on the weekends.
That's crazy.
And all that. I would drink one right after the next. And I'll tell you, the problem with that is that diet soda, if you drink it and you enjoy it and you can control your intake, cool. But I could not. I was addicted to that shit.
You have a very addictive personality.
Not really. Because,
no, you do.
Well, I can shut it off.
Pops.
A lot of people can't shut it off. Nah, I do. Well, not really. I mean,
soda pops.
I'm not really.
Soda pops.
I'm not addicted to Funko Pops. It isn't like I need to go and buy one. No, it isn't. When do I ever go out and just? I'm like Heather. I'm fiending. I need to go buy one. If they pop up,
Tony Stark on his knees.
That's one that I wanted. That goes along with my Marvel collection. That's not addiction.
If I said
addiction would be if I had.
If you had $0 in your bank account,
right.
You would have sold something that your mouth or another part of your body does to go and get that Funko Pop.
What, like eating or drinking? What are you talking about? My mouth. Don't talk about my mouth like that, please. I know where you're going with this.
You would.
That's not true. But the point that I'm making is that diet soda has some sort of mechanism. King Elmo, hello, welcome. And Robert Breaks YouTube, hello, welcome. Diet soda has a mechanism in it that makes you hungry. It makes you hungry and it makes you want to eat all the time. And I was eating so much food, it was ridiculous. I would come home and I would stand in the pantry and I would just eat handfuls of whatever it was, chips or candy or whatever. And I would just stand at the pantry. And some days I'd be like, you really need to stop doing this. And I'm like, nope, it's good. And I would just keep doing this. And it was ridiculous. And then I'd go over to the refrigerator and I'd pull stuff out of there. And then right behind it, I'm drinking a diet soda or whatever the hell it is. Diet soda makes you hungry all the time, and I believe it has a lot to do with, 1, the chemical, but 2, it's a sweet taste.
Yeah.
That sweet taste is what I was looking for because I wanted to drop carbs and sugar. But it was only making me hungrier for sweet shit.
Yeah, well, so I've read that diet soda is actually worse for you, like the fake sugar is worse for you than real sugar because it makes you crave so much more.
Absolutely. And that's precisely what it was doing. Did I know that at the time? No. Now do I? Oh my God. Right now, on a regular average day, I can eat my breakfast and I'm not hungry until around lunchtime. Before, I would sit there and I would count down the minutes before my lunch would be up and ready. And then sometimes I would eat it early because I was starving. And then once I ate my lunch, I would then fiend. I usually would bring little meals, 3 a day that I would part out throughout my day because I have a desk job. And the third one would come around 1:30, 2 o'clock. And I would eat my lunch around 11. So I would have my third meal and I would eat that. And then after that, I'd still be hungry. Fiending for food. That diet soda was doing that. Now I eat my meal. Sometimes when lunch comes around, I'm not even ready for it anymore. And that is something I have not experienced, I don't think, in all my years of drinking this diet soda. It's remarkable. So if you are hooked to diet soda like I am, just be very careful. That's all I can tell you. Be very careful. And also, it was doing some crazy shit in my head. It was making me dizzy all the time and making me feel really bizarre and weird.
Have you experienced dizziness?
I have.
Since?
I've experienced some of the symptoms still, but I believe it's still in my system.
Maybe.
And I also feel like I'm going through some sort of withdrawal from it. And I'm not trying to even make a joke about it. I was drinking caffeine free at the end, but I feel like I'm still going through something.
Well, yeah, because your body's like used to having that specific thing in very large amounts.
Absolutely, absolutely. So anyway, I've totally got myself out of it. I'm happy. I have quit every addiction, I would say, in my life, other than you're saying I have a toy addiction. I guess whatever. But I've quit cigarettes now. I've quit caffeine. I quit diet soda, and I'm pretty proud of myself. And I think that's a win.
I'm
Thank
pretty
you.
proud of you too.
Thank you, and I think that's a win. Anyone pull any Chrono boxes from a few weeks ago? Finally got my $50 one, and oof, everyone's pulling the same pops. Highly upsetting. Justin Haunt, I hate to hear that. We will go sometimes and buy mystery boxes. Me more than Heather. Heather doesn't usually do it, but sometimes we will buy them if we're supporting, like Popping Off Toys or some of our other friends.
Oh yeah, Poppin' Off Toys has a great mystery box. My World has great mystery boxes.
Yeah.
The thing I like about those two companies in particular is they are very upfront about your odds. Wes did the holographic Darth Maul one?
Yes.
I believe that was the holographic Darth Maul, or was it a Vader? I don't remember, but it was a really high-end Funko Pop, and he sold like hundreds of them. And he said, there is only one Grail in this box. You are not going to get a chase. You are not going to get a pop valued more than, it was like $10 or $15 or something.
Okay.
Because the one Grail was ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
He said, if you are going to be upset spending 15 or 20 bucks and getting a common, this mystery box is not for you. But you're spending $15 or $20 on a mystery box, and you have the chance at a $1,000+ pop.
Right.
So he put it in black and white,
and that's a good deal. I think currently, right now, I think Smyworld is the best bang for your buck. I think that he puts up boxes that are very affordable for people. Mm-hmm. They can buy it with chances of getting stuff. We've gotten a couple grails from Poppin' Off Toys and Smyworld.
Yeah.
Poppin' Off Toys used to be more into the mystery boxes. We have to bring Wes back on because we got to talk to him a little bit more about that.
Now, $7 a pop did a mystery box over New Year's Eve.
Ah, right. I forgot about that.
Was that their first mystery box?
Jason is here, so I don't know. Jason, tell us, is that their first mystery box? Yeah, I heard that was a good one too.
Yeah, that was a really nice
looking
box.
Yeah, I mean,
we didn't order that though because we were.
I didn't mention $7 a
busy.
pop because they're not really big into the mystery box unless they're getting into it now. I know of the one, but I don't know if they're doing that regularly. I know that Smyworld is doing it on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Popping Off Toys, that's where the whole idea of mystery boxes came into the Gasolcast. I had no idea what a mystery box was until I went on to Poppin' Off Toys way back when, before we knew Wes. And then eventually we talked to Wes and got to know him. And it was their second last year. Okay. Jason, do you happen to know if they're going to do more mystery boxes in the future? I would like to know. I don't know the answer to that, and I haven't talked to Lee about any of that stuff. I haven't heard from Lee. One cool thing, I got to say, I wanted to point something out. One really cool thing about the Gasolcast We Hunt Together group, it's a smaller group. Next one won't be for a while. Good. Okay, good to know. The good thing about the Gasolcast We Hunt Together group, it's smaller. It's about 500, and I think I looked at the number today, like 568 or something like that. I always laugh because when it hits 569, I go, hey. But the cool thing about the group is that it does actually include all of the major retailers that you know and love. It includes their owners. So Jonathan from Smyworld is in there. Wes from Poppin' Off Toys. Lee from $7 a pop. Then the dude from Maz Comics. I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now. Forgive me. But a lot of these guys that you might have purchased from before are in the group. So if you ever had any questions about boxes or wanted to know more information, you can always feel free to reach out to them, or maybe even to leave a message in the Gasolcast We Hunt Together group as a public question, and they could answer. So just a heads up to you. And I think it's really cool to have, for us at least, to have a relationship with these guys. They have helped the Gasolcast, not us specifically, they've helped you guys on many occasions with putting things up front for giveaways, so we don't always have to throw our money in. They give us a break sometimes and help us out. So a big round of applause for all those guys. Very cool little online shops. Love them all. Oh, and also Shumi Toys. Shumi
Yes.
Toys is another good one. They've always been very good to us.
They don't typically do Grail boxes or higher end Funko Pop
No,
boxes.
right.
They normally will send out pops and then they'll give you like a little ticket and it says you've won a certain collection of pops. Which is really cool. That's like their big prize.
So I was wondering this, and this is kind of a conversation I haven't even had with you yet, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about this.
Oh god, I hate when you spring stuff on me live.
Our trip is coming up, and I was thinking, I was talking to a friend at work on Friday.
Can you speed this up?
That sounds like something I would say to you. I was talking to a friend on Friday about our trip and how I wanted the lightsaber when I go and to do the experience and all that. And they're like, "Oh, cool! That's like your souvenir for the trip." And I was like, "You're right. It is my souvenir for the trip."
No, it isn't.
That'll be my.
I know you're going to be buying other souvenirs.
No,
but
I don't
anyway,
think. No, I'm
continue.
saying no, like my main souvenir.
Lightsaber,
I might buy like
got it.
little pins or something.
Lightsaber,
So that's my main thing for the trip. Do you have anything that you've thought about that you would want?
I thought you said you were gonna spring something on me. What are you springing on me?
I'm not springing anything on you. I'm asking you a question.
Okay.
That's what I'm springing on you. So have you thought about?
You got me really nervous.
No.
Like you were just gonna spend our entire savings on something.
No.
Oh my
Have you
God.
thought about what you wanted your souvenir to be while we're in Disney? Like, it doesn't have to be very specific, but have you thought about what you'd like to pick up if it's a little extra in money?
Disney, not so much. I do want to get as many of the Smash pennies as I can, because that's like me and Max's thing. So
Okay.
I want to bring back some pennies.
Okay, I like that idea.
As for Florida, if I see something cool, I'll get it. I'm not looking for anything specific. What I do want to do is pick up something cool Walking Dead from Georgia.
Yeah, so we're doing a Walking Dead. If you guys didn't tune in when we were talking about our honeymoon, we're going down to Georgia to visit the place where they film a lot of the Walking Dead stuff. And there are many tours down there. We're still trying to dig up a good tour. If you guys happen to know of a good tour that's in Georgia, The Walking Dead, not a lot of fans out there anymore. But if you've done something, please let us know. We'd love to hear about it. But we're going to do a cool tour, and they probably will have Walking Dead stuff for sale.
They
So
have
it'll be
gift shops
nice.
and stuff, especially right in the area we're staying, because we're staying like right where all the Walking Dead stuff
I
is.
definitely want a shirt from that restaurant,
The Nick and Norman's.
the Nick and Norman's restaurant. I
Yeah.
really would like a shirt from there. I know that for sure.
Yeah, a lot of what I buy, this is crazy. I have the most ridiculous t-shirt collection you'll ever see in your life. Well, maybe not the most ridiculous, but I have a lot of freaking t-shirts.
You do.
I mean, hundreds, I would say.
Yeah,
At least 200 or 300.
you do.
It's crazy.
Uh-huh.
And like last week, I probably threw about 20 out. I was trying to clean out my drawers and get rid of stuff. I was like, okay, I haven't worn this in over a year. I've never worn this one. Throw it out. Like, it's crazy.
Okay.
But what I'm probably gonna buy are t-shirts.
You're going to buy t-shirts.
Yeah.
Just be very picky when you're picking out t-shirts.
Absolutely.
Lately, I've been very picky because I'm on the same wavelength as you. I have way too many t-shirts, and I think everybody does, right? We all have that collection of t-shirts, and I have these t-shirts that I pull out of the drawer, and I look at it, and I'm like, oh my god, this t-shirt's so cool. But I don't think I'm going to be wearing that today, and I shove it down into the back, and I pick out my favorite t-shirt instead. That happens to me all the time, and I have these t-shirts that I'm linked to. I have a t-shirt from Viva La Bands way back in the day. It was back from like 2007. I bought it. It's like an acid wash shirt. It says Viva La Bands on it. I've had this shirt since 2007. I might have worn it once, but I refuse to throw it away. Why? I can't tell you. It's just, I feel like there's some sort of, I have a bond with this shirt because it's so old.
Okay.
Do you have shirts like that? That's what I'm asking.
Sort of, yes, but like when they get to the point where they were once black, but now they're like a medium gray.
Gray, yeah.
It's like sort of gross. So
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I really can't wear this ever again.
You washed it out.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
a Taking Back Sunday shirt from probably about 10 to 12 years ago that is just in horrible shape. I'm trying to get somebody to buy it. Don't think anyone's going to buy it, so it'll probably just go in the trash. I think it's maybe like $7.
$7.
Yeah, I put it up on eBay, I think,
Oh,
and
God.
Mercari.
$7. Making a lot of money.
Yeah.
Making a lot of money. We got a t-shirt business over here, ladies and gentlemen.
No, we actually don't. I don't like to throw cool stuff away, like, even though it's a piece of shit. I don't want it to just go in the trash can.
Okay, so let's look around for a cool souvenir while we're on the trip. I want to find something cool. Maybe we'll find a picture or something that you'll like to hang on the wall.
I don't want another freaking picture. We have a collection
No,
of
not
pictures.
in here. Not in here, but maybe somewhere else in the house.
Chris, no.
Maybe a big picture of Captain Jack Sparrow.
No.
What if it's a... Can we get a caricature of me and you?
Yeah, we can do that.
That'd be kind of cool. I want to be Captain... No, I want you to be Captain Jack Sparrow.
Okay.
And I'll be the broad, the woman.
Red?
Yeah, I'll be red.
Good.
I'll be red. We'll both be pirate people. That'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, Heather, do we have anything else?
It's
to
up
report?
to you. Do we?
I don't know. I think we've run out of steam here. So let's rewind. Let's see what we're talking about here and what we've talked about. We talked about cool places to buy your mystery boxes. Popping Off Toys is a good one, but I don't know how much they sell them anymore. But Smile World is probably the one that most people go to and is best bang for your buck. I have to say that for sure. What was the company the guy mentioned earlier? Chrome something? What are they called? Chrono? I bought from them before. They're not bad. They're okay, but I've never really won good things from them before. Meh. Go to the fine art store in Disney Springs, Robert says. Oh, we'll be buying fine art, all right. Can you imagine us dropping $1,500 on a big Mickey Mouse picture? That'd be silly. Okay, so we talked about the mystery box stuff. We talked about the new video that will be coming where we're going to be talking about this guy, the Mandalorian. It's going to be so much fun. You're going to be excited. You can't wait. Go and check out our new videos that we posted. We have a Tony Stark video that we posted earlier in the week. And then the next video, we have a video with our good pal, Nick Marsh. He's the man.
Yeah, you should really watch that video. It's
a lot of fun.
It's
a lot of fun.
It's different than what we normally do because he collects a lot of what we collect, but he collects some very obscure things.
Yes.
And the Scotty Young statues that he collects are just incredible.
Awesome.
They're
These are
really cool pieces.
They are really cool pieces.
Nick is very entertaining.
He's very entertaining. He did seem a little scared in the video.
He's a little camera shy.
Yeah, he's actually very camera shy.
And he's not like... That's the opposite of, like, the 100% exact opposite of what he is IRL. But
right. No, but he's still good in the video.
It was a really good video.
It was a really good video. So go and check that out. It's about the Scotty Young statues. You will definitely like it. I've been trying. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I'm hoping that you have. One, I've been trying to include a lot more camera angles and things. The last video with Nick, I didn't because... something happened with the webcams at the time. I couldn't use the footage. So it's just two angles. But we've had little... You can see one of the webcams right there. We have them on different sides of the table here. So I'm hoping you guys are enjoying like some little things that we're throwing in. I've also been videoing like the pieces that the video is about and doing like a little musical background to them. And it actually makes it a good promo piece that I can post on Instagram and on Facebook to entice people to come and check it out. So I'm hoping, I guess the bottom line is, I'm hoping you're enjoying some of the new stuff that we're doing. It's a lot of fun for me. I love pulling out of my creative side when I have the chance to do it and doing something a little bit different. What else? New videos. Okay, yes. Live on Wednesday. Check out, it'll be 8:30. 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday, we'll be with our good pal Jake Carr, who's actually in the chat right now. He's the guy that's made a lot of stickers and pins and a whole bunch of other stuff. We're going to talk to him about his collecting, when he started collecting, when he got into the type of work that he's in, and some of the stuff that he's made along the way. We're going to show you that. All that and more, and you're going to love it. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to learn him together, yes. And that's it. We're going to go record an episode of Heroic Nonsense. My voice is a constant running machine. I even talk in my sleep.
Yes, you do. You were making some really weird noises the other night.
I know. I'm having a good time.
No, it sounded like you were in danger.
Did it sound like this? We work together. Did it sound like that?
No,
Oh, okay. I was making weird noises.
Before we go, I wanted to note that Jake is making fun of me for my use of saying IRL. But joke's on you, Jake. You're going to be here IRL on Wednesday. So
Yeah!
I just needed to throw that in before we go.
Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern with Jake Carr. Thank you, Christina Payne. We love you. Thank you all for being here and joining us and hanging out for the past 38 minutes. You're amazing. And do me a big favor. Go and share us with all of your friends. Let everybody know of the GassoCast. Give us love on Instagram, on Facebook, anywhere that you can in your social media outlets, or even in person with your friends. Let them know that we are cool people to watch. Are we cool?
I think so.
Okay, we're cool people to... Thank you. We're cool people to watch. I don't know if you knew that. Remember, as always, we hunt together, yes! We'll catch you next time.
Bye.
This is your time, by the way.
Okay.
Go ahead and post all of... By the way, this outro is so stupid now. I didn't fix it. I forgot all about it tonight. But make sure you guys post your we blank togethers. Whatever you want it to be. Love you. Bye.
Bye. Oh, yeah, you're right. This is very late.